Welcome back to Chokitable Media. I want you to listen to the story because you might not understand it in the language spoken in this video. What did you put inside? Move back to the wall. Move back to the wall. Open the pot of soup. Now talk. What did you put inside the pot? What did you put inside the soup? She answered, I added ogweku, rat poison. Can you hold it up so that we can see it ourselves? Now, let's start this way. What is your name? Zynab. Where is your country? Faranse, French. What did you do? What did you add it? What did you add it into the soup? Open the pot. What did you add to the soup? Ogweku, rat poison. Why did you do that? Because my master seized my mobile phone. Just because of that? Then you added rat poison. So you want to kill the whole family? Eliminate them all? As she added it, a man interjected. Yes, she did. The woman answered. Open the pot. She opened the pot and asked, can you also eat out of this soup? The woman asked. The interrogator put the question across to Zynab. Then she answered, no. The man then asked, then that means you want to eliminate all of them, those people that employed you as a maid? Let me see that phone, the phone you collected from her. The lady asked the masters. That is the end of the story. There are a series of comments that I want you to listen to. One for Lashade Onyilade. She wrote, she said, I'm not in support of the bad she did, but I'm sure the people she lived with did not treat her well. Why did they also collected her phone? After all, she's not too small to use a phone. Furthermore, Hike also wrote, they treat you the way you treat most of them, coming from Hike Kenneth Obi. Then there's this comment I want you to listen to. Soeleno Adebimpe Akinsoya. There's no justification for her act. A child that wants freedom can do anything to gain our freedom. I took in my late friend's only daughter, put her in the same school with my kids. I do clothing for her regularly. I work from home. I hardly go out. And if I do, we all go together. This girl lied that she didn't eat for 3 days. And she was crying. She begged one of the parents in the school to use her phone. And she called her grandma. The rest is history. But she confessed. I let her pack her stuff because she used to be walking around the street, as she wrote it. If I didn't allow her to go, she might try to harm my family or run away, and I will be running up and down searching for her. She might even lie that my hobby is molesting her just because she wants freedom. I reasoned everything together. Everybody begged and begged that she should return to my place. I stood adamant, just to be dropping my token from distance. No matter how nicely you treat them, some will misbehave. That is from her. Then Sheikh Ismail also wrote, my fellow Nigerian, please, if you have any housemaid at home, make sure you treat them well, like your family members. Make sure that she eats what your family eats. Drink the same water. with you, almost everything together. So if any suspicious attitude occurs, you will early and easily notice because no one is reliable or trusted anymore. That is from her. Then engineer Abobade Ibn Musa also wrote, "Good morning, everyone. What she did is an evil act which nobody can support. Maybe she has been maltreated before the issue of the phone. Secondly, she's too small to serve as a maid. It is poor child abuse." Then I have one in Yoruba. Olushola Deni wrote, he said, "Ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ ọ̀dọ̀ kì í ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ kí ẹ má ṣe wọ́n dáadáa rárá. Ọmọ èṣù ló pọ̀ jù nínú wọn. Mi ò lè ka iye wọn tí mo ti gbà fún ọmọ mi tí ó jẹ́ wípé olè ni wọ́n wá jà. Ẹ bá máa kán oyin sí wọn lẹ́nu." Láìpẹ́ yìí ni ọkọ ọmọ mi pè mí sí àkíyèsí bí ọmọ ọ̀dọ̀ ṣe máa ń kígbe mọ́ màmá mi. Nítorí ẹ̀ ni mi ò ṣe fi sílẹ̀ pẹ̀lú màmá mi kí n tó rin ìrìn àjò. Nígbà tí ọmọ yìí dé ọ̀dọ̀ mi, aṣọ ìró ọ̀pá kan àti vest ló wọ̀ dé ọ̀dọ̀ mi. Àbí èyí tí ó wà ní ọ̀dọ̀ ọmọ mi ni tí ó máa ń mọ̀ọ́mọ̀ bọ́ra sílẹ̀ nínú ilé kí ọkọ ọmọ mi tó sọ fún ìyàwó ẹ̀ nǹkan tí ó máa ń ṣe. Àbí ti èyí tí ó jí kọ́kọ́rọ́ mọ́tò ni kí n sọ ni. Àwọn ọmọ burúkú ló pọ̀ jù nínú àwọn ọmọ tí wọ́n ń kó káàkiri tí wọ́n ń pè ní ọmọ ọ̀dọ̀. Ṣé nítorí fóònù ló ṣe fi oògùn èkúté sínú ọbẹ̀? Ọmọ èṣù burúkú ni ọmọ èyí. So that's what he said in Yoruba. I mean, just trying to sum it up as well, putting his own contribution into the story of Zynab herself that put rat poison into our master's family food or family soup, pot of soup. So, I mean, maybe you've learned one thing or the other from this story of Zynab. You can look at it from different angles. Number one, is Zynab also mature enough to be a maid in a house? What happened to her? What happened to her parent? That is the second question. Then, what treatment are those people that employed her? What type of treatment are they giving to her? Then, from where did they employ her from? Because now, does she really have regular papers to live in the country where she's living, where this interview is coming up? Because she said she's from Faranse. So, how did she get into the country in the first place? And why did they employ an underage person? So these are the questions. The age must be found out. Is she also going to school? There's different angle into the story as well. So for me, I would also like us to, interrogate and look more into it. Then those people interviewing her, are they also doing the best? Is that the way to interview somebody or to interview a kid or, a girl just getting matured? Because I don't see professionalism in this. I don't know if these people are policemen or not, but at least it seems as if they have a kind of authority over the girl and the masters as well, because it looks as if she's being reported to these people, and that's why they are interrogating everybody, talking at once, everybody interrogating the men, the women, everybody just shouting and scaring the lady. So I don't think this is all right anyway, but that is the way they do their things where they're doing it. So for me, I just want us to learn one or two things out of the story of Zynab. So this story of Zynab is very peculiar because it happens around there right now because of the kind of treatment they melt out to each other over there. So just learn one or two things here and try to seek a big caution before you employ a maid, and don't employ a maid that is an underage.
Kí ló fi sínú ẹ̀?
Súnmọ́ yìí ògiri yẹn. Mo fẹ́ fi snap ẹ̀bẹ̀ yẹn. Sínú ọbẹ̀ yẹn díẹ̀ fún mi. Ó yá sọ̀rọ̀ o. Kí ló fi sínú ọbẹ̀ yẹn? Sọ̀rọ̀ sókè. Ó yá mú oògùn eku. Máa jẹ́ kárí. Kí ló fi sínú ọbẹ̀ yẹn? Ó yá mú oògùn eku dání jẹ́ kárí. Yẹn jẹ́ kábẹ̀rẹ̀ bá. Kí lorúkọ ẹ? Dáhùn bẹ́ẹ̀. Kí lorúkọ ẹ? Ọmọ níbo ni ẹ? France. Kí ló dé tó fi oògùn? Kí ló fi sínú ọbẹ̀ yìí? Sí ọbẹ̀ yẹn kárí. Èmi nìkan mò ń interview. Kí ló fi sínú ọbẹ̀ yẹn? Oògùn eku, kí ló dé tó fi sí? Torí tí wọ́n gba fóònù ẹ̀ ló ṣe kò gbé kú sí.
Wọ́n fẹ́ pa ogun wọn dànù tán.
Tó fẹ́ pa gbogbo fámìlì yẹn run.
Yóò tutù sí orí mi.
Ṣé o lè jẹ́ inú ọbẹ̀ yìí báyìí? Ọbẹ̀ yìí ṣé o lè jẹ́? Bọ̀ tó fẹ́ fáwọn tó
Ó fẹ́ pàdé ó fẹ́ fún fámìlì yẹn.
Ó fẹ́ fún wọn jẹ àgbà.
Wẹ́ẹ̀lì ìpele ti ní
Ẹ jẹ́ káwọn fóònù.
Wẹ́ẹ̀lì sí ẹ̀. Ọmọ bọ̀ ni ẹ́. Ọmọ. Àwọn ilé máa ń pa èèyàn.
Tó bá jẹ́ tó bá yọ ìdóúnjẹ ìdáná wá kí ló máa sọ.
Stop that.